I always say that you can teach the skills of a role, but you can't teach a good attitude. So these are exactly the kind of people that you want working on your film. Hi, I'm Sophie Hattch. I am a freelance producer and a graduate of the BA Screen from 2017. And I have produced 2 feature films, both as part of courses here at AFTRS. My first, Suburban Wildlife, was directed by Imogen McCluskey, my fellow student in the BA. And my second, Sequin in a Blue Room, was directed by Samuel Van Grinsven, who was a student of the MA last year. This is part 2 of my top tips for producing your first feature film. Be willing to get crew on board who are less experienced. Especially in the independent world where you may not necessarily be paying crew, you can't afford to be too picky. And there are so many people out there who perhaps don't have the experience or the skill set just yet, but they're so keen and so willing to get their hands dirty. Treat your cast and crew well. Pay for their parking, make sure they're well fed, have constant access to tea and coffee. If everyone's really tired, push the next day's call time back an hour. All of these things may not seem like it, but they make a huge impact on the well-being and the attitudes of your team. And ultimately, if your cast and crew are feeling happier, then they're going to create better work, and therefore you will create a better film. And it's also really important for your personal and professional relationships with those people. My final tip is to be considerate of your impact. So part of the independent filmmaking world is you're wanting to shoot in cafes and shops and petrol stations and friends' houses, usually for free. And it's really great that these people let us do that, but it's really important that we're considerate and aware of our impact, because ultimately they are doing us a favour. So things like, if you're at a cafe, buying all the cast and crew coffees so that the cafe's getting some business, and bring extra toilet paper and soap to your friend's house. Do like a thank you card or a gift for the shop owners. All of these things are important for fostering, your relationships with these people who are helping you out. And also we want them to have a really nice experience with a film crew so that they're open to maybe doing it again. Thank you for watching part 2. You can find part 1 on the AFTRS YouTube channel. And of course you should subscribe so you can get more of these awesome videos. And if you want to keep up to date with Suburban Wildlife and Sequin in a Blue Room, they both have Facebook and Instagram pages so you can see everything that's happening.